Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu, and I'm bringing you guys this second game in the Pinnacle Sports Pro AM Cup. This is the semifinals, Fnatic versus Sigma, and last game, if you guys haven't watched it already, please go watch it, because it was pretty interesting to see that strategy happen, where it was just a flat-out BKB type strat. That's what you can boil it down to, but it really worked out perfectly fine, especially considering the fact that Fnatic had all their damage coming from spells, which I didn't realize until like too late, and I feel like a bad caster now, because I didn't pick up on that. That's my job, to pick up on those things, guys. I can't forgive myself. I'm kicking myself right now, but my foot doesn't reach because I'm sitting down. Anyway, as you guys see right there, those are the official casters. They did not allow us, the outside casters, to come into the game because that will lag these guys out, and we don't want that to happen because there was like, I want to say about at least six of us. At least 6 of us other casters. And by other casters, I mean not partnered. And 6 of us, and say that everybody has 2 people there. That's 3 more seats, and I don't think there's 3 more seats available. And also make the game pretty laggy. Make the connection not enjoyable for the players actually playing. So only official casters, only partners. Which is why you saw that. So needless to say, I'm watching from Dota TV like I usually do. Not like it's anything unusual for me, so I guess I'm right at home right here, guys. I just can't draw on the map, which I was starting to like.
Team ban.
We actually got Sigma with some bad mannerism right there. Their name is not spelled right. Look at that. That's SGMA. They're teaching us bad grammar. That fada needs to be down here with an I. Or, wait, it needs to be under young Matt with an I. So Sig.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. It's cool when it lines up. It's not cool when it doesn't.
5 seconds remaining.
Anywho, bans and picks are going through, of course, guys. Bane, first ban Fnatic. Bane just, I mean, he's annoying. I want to say Fnatic plays a super aggressive style. That's what everybody can come to the conclusion of. And that last game showed that they were playing a very aggressive strategy. It just didn't work out for them because BKB's galore inside of Sigma. It's a good reaction by them. But Bane does just stymie a lot of aggression because he can throw his ulti to stop one person. He can throw his Fiend's Grip. Sorry, he can throw his ulti to stop one person. He can throw his Nightmare to stop another person when the gank happens. And he can also throw his Enfeeble to technically stop, kind of, another person. And guys, I had an experience very recently where I played a Phantom Assassin, and there was a Bane on the other team. And Bane kept enfeebling me, and it was annoying as crap because I couldn't do any damage at all. Because it's hard to build damage on Phantom Assassin when you're not doing well anyway. So, needless to say, I was I literally not lying to you now, guys. I was level 2 on Phantom Assassin. That's like a 300% crit. And I was critting for 49. I'm gonna let that sink in. I was critting for 49. So anyway, if Evil and Bane is pretty annoying. I'm glad to see him gone. As far as the rest of the ban, see the Mirana ban on Fnatic, so respect ban galore coming out from these guys. Mirana was playing a big role. Those arrows, 5-second stun potentially coming out from Mirana. You do not want that to hit you or your supports at all.
5 seconds remaining.
But moving on to the side of Sigma, they pick up the Alchemist, they pick up the Elder Titan, they also pick up, they ban out the Alchemist, they ban out the Elder Titan. Just making sure that there's no return to natural order or no aggression coming up from there, and also no Alchemist to just snowball out of control or support in this snowball out of control. But moving to Sigma, they pick up the same exact 2 people they had last time. Invoker, they're not going to let Fada pass on that Invoker, and I don't know if Fnatic should let that go through because I think Invoker was doing way more work than Mirana was. Letting Mirana go, I would say, yeah, sure, that'd be fine. You have to be very cautious about their ulti though, so you have to place a lot of Sentry Wards, which places a lot of pressure on your support.
10 seconds remaining.
Buying Sentry Wards instead of buying items is not fun at all. So I guess having her ban out makes sense. But I do pick up, like I said, the same type strategy, Crystal Maiden and Invoker. And there's a respect ban coming up for Sigma.int. They ban out the Pugna, who was doing some kinds of work last game. He was pushing down all the towers, didn't push hard enough, of course, but he was pushing down a whole bunch of towers, did a whole bunch of damage, and Fnatic are not going to be able to have him this game. But moving on to Fnatic, they ban out the Gyrocraft and Abaddon, and they also pick up Venomancer and Bristleback. Venom and Bristleback, not really the best of combinations, I guess, so they're probably not going to go for anything like that. Venomancer for support, Bristleback for possibly carry, but we will not be seeing a Crystal back, guys, which makes you sad. But we might be seeing an OD back, which I guess that sounds funny. An Outer back or a Bristle Devourer. Don't really know, but pretty much people who mesh well with Bristleback are people who can give Bristleback mana, or maybe just stun people up so Bristleback can get a few extra snots on top of somebody. So maybe like a Prince of Spirit, or even a Outward Devour, because that means Bristleback gets free mana whenever he pops his Quills or pops his Snot, which is really good, really fun, really awesome, because I mean you just get free mana for nothing. it costs you like 10 mana to get a whole entire 25% of your mana pool, which is really awesome. And Crystal Maiden plus Bristleback is really nice as well because, I mean, just to mess as well, but that's not going to happen in this game, guys, so let's stop talking about it. Bristleback, Venomancer, like I said, picked up on Fnatic. I'm not too sure what kind of strategy they're going to go for, but they did have Venomancer last time, and that was Fraggy's go-to hero. We might be seeing him pick up that again. Moving to Sigma, they ban out the DK so they can make sure there's no extra free armor on top of somebody. So it tells me they might be going for like a lifesteal or something like that. Somebody who can just demolish somebody with a whole bunch of strength. And if they do go for a lifestealer, I fear Timbersaw will be picked up by Fnatic because they did play a nice little Timbersaw. Trixie did a decent job on that.
10 seconds remaining.
Moving to Sigma, they pick up the Shadow Demon, so they're going to have their two supports carved out in stone right there. Shadow Demon, nice little roaming around pair with Crystal Maiden. Doesn't really provide all that much. Well, yeah, he does provide a lot of damage with his Soul Catcher, which I think is his called. Yeah, Soul Catcher helps out with the damage, gives him that extra 20% bonus damage on top of whoever is caught on top of. So him plus Crystal Maiden and roaming pair, I mean, that could be a lot of damage. Who needs a Mirana when you have two supports that can just wreck you anyway? Oh yeah, Abaddon banned out by Fnatic. That was a nice little respect ban, I guess, coming up from them as well, because Abaddon did do some nice little work to their team last game. He has Anthroponic Shield, which was really annoying to break through. He also had his ulti, which means that they had to fight him twice. And once he got his farm, they just couldn't kill him because, well, they were under-farmed. Like it was literally a point where Crystal Maiden had more farm than Fnatic's Night Stalker. Like, I'm talking, like, she had him by, like, okay, 200 gold or something like that, but still, the fact that Crystal Maiden has more farm than your Night Stalker, who's very close to an Aghanim Scepter, that's a very, 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 very concerning point in the game. Because Crystal Maiden has been buying the wards consistently throughout the game, so very good play coming up from Paz on that Crystal Maiden last game. Question is, will we be seeing him play at Crystal Maiden in this game? And what do Sigma need this game? I will say they definitely need a carry. I don't like Invoker as your primary carry. His right click does do well when the fights do break out, but unless he builds a BKB like he did last time, he's not going to be able to get any damage off on this lineup because Bristle does have a lot of HP, and boom, caught it, guys! Who's good at this game? That's right, CulBlu, that lifestealer pickup. Now, for all those who are wondering, how did CulBlu guess that? Well, the main reason for that is because DK has a lot of armor, and lifestealer does well versus people who have a lot of HP. Or have a lot of raw HP, because he gets a lot of life leech from that. But a DK is tanky not because of his raw HP, but he's tanky because of his armor, and that means DK can survive a lot better versus Lifestealer, because Lifestealer is hitting DK. Yes, he's getting that life leech, which actually, hold on, is it physical? I don't know if this is physical, but I think it's HP removal, something like that.
Dire team ban. Radiant team pick.
Yeah, I don't know if it does I don't know if that's HP removal or if that's life steal, not life steal, or if that's physical damage. It doesn't tell me. But at the end of the day, what I was going to say is that DK has a lot of, he's tanky because of his armor, not because of his HP, and he survives a lot better versus the life stealer. Anywho, all that said, we got a Slark pick up on Sigma. We also have a Clockwork ban and a Visage ban, so maybe they're trying to stomp the Nyx Bomb with the Clockwork ban out, which Clockwork really annoying with those rappels in. Lifestealer's inside of him. Then he throws those power cogs. Lifestealer, Clockwork, plus you in the arena equals you dead. So I think that's a very intelligent ban out. And also Clockwork very annoying in this lineup too. Very annoying against this lineup because Bristleback can't run when the cogs come out, and also Luna, she can't run as well. And Luna's all about that chasing you down and trying to run you down and kill you. Speaking of which, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Bloodseeker. Just gonna go ahead and say that now, guys. Not likely, but we could see it. Just need somebody to run mid, assuming Batrider's not going to be running that mid, and Fnatic taking a sweet time picking up who they want. Slark is really nice. Once he gets at level 6, he can just roam around and gank along with Crystal Maiden plus Shadow Demon, so we're going to see essentially a super gank type strat. But the 3 cores for Sigma are in place. Invoker, Lifestealer, Slark, and the cores for Fnatic are essentially in place. You got the Batrider, Luna, and Bristleback. They just need either another support or possibly a mid to replace Batrider, make Batrider, go do some jungle farming. Now, as I said, they're taking a sweet time. One thing that would be good against the Slark is, like I said, a Bloodseeker. When Bloodseeker smells Slark's blood, I mean, Slark can't regen. But In this lineup, I mean, Bloodseeker will be very underwhelming. Won't be able to do too terribly much. He'll be able to help out with the kills versus lifesteal, I guess, to a certain extent.
10 seconds
Sure.
remaining.
And they got a Lestrak. Oh my gosh, guys, the aggression from Fnatic is in full effect. Slark can throw out his ulti, and he can just die, like be invisible, but it doesn't really matter. There's an AoE stun on Lestrak, and we have a Rise who played that beautiful Pugna last game. We'll be playing that Lestrak, so we will be likely seeing a mid Lestrak, which means he's going to be getting farmed, he's going to be aggressive, he's going to be doing some awesome things, and guys, I am going to be taking notes, because I love playing Lestrak as a recent. I remember before when I first started playing Dota, I liked playing Lestrak too, but I was very bad. And don't worry guys, nothing's changed, I'm still pretty bad at Dota. But the fact of the matter is, there's Lestrak who's going to be playing mid. Actually, no, he's playing support. Oh, it makes you sad. Fine. There will be no's mid Lestrak. Wait. Is he playing mid? Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side of the map. Right. Okay, Barrow in mid. Right. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I was confused. I was looking at Lestrak, and then I looked at Shadow Demon. I saw they have 2 smokes. What's going on here? But they're on the opposite sides of the team, or opposite sides of the map. Anywho, let me go ahead and do introductions before anything too big happens. Starting off with, of course, the side of Fnatic. We have Froggy on that Venomancer once again. On this Luna, we have Era, the one, the only. And on this Lestrak, we have Arise, who played that awesome Pug in the last game. Moving on to mid, we have Hani on that Batrider. And last but not least, on this Bristleback, we have Trixie. And look at that viewer count, guys. Spectators, 844. People know about this. People are watching. Moving on to the side of the Radiant on Sigma, we see Potts on that Crystal Maiden. On this Slark, we see Miguel, who did do a very, very good job on the Mirana. He has a Slark now. Moving on to this Shadow Demon, we see Young Mad on him. Down bottom, down up top, or up top. On this lifesteal, we see Paris, who played Nick Assassin last time. So these guys have some nice little revolving roles, I guess, because Nick Assassin wasn't necessarily the primary carry, but now he is the primary carry. Paris is playing the carry for his team. Meanwhile, hold on, mid, we got a lot of aggression happening from here. Batrider looking to go for some dives on top of Fada here very soon. He's probably going to try to wait till level 2 before he gets any aggression, but the smoke gang is already in place. These guys are going to go ahead and rotate around the backside because Batrider is playing very, very, very forward, which means that he should be able to die. Actually, no, they're going to rotate down bottom. Try to go for a kill down here. There's a nice little illusion of Venomancer down here. It does miss everything. It does give them that false sense of security, saying, hey, there's nobody down here. But little do they know. Little do they know that there's somebody right here. Shadow Demon throws out his disruption on top of Venomancer. Venomancer a little bit choked. Frostbite falls as well. Slark gets himself a leash, and there's a dead Venomancer. First blood going towards Fada on that Invoker like a baller.
As indeed I am first in everything.
He's first in everything, guys. As you heard him say right there. First blood, first kills, first lulls, first rares. Why not? So Fada able to give himself some gold without being there, helping his team out with that kill. That Sunstrike Invoker, Quas Wax Invoker. Such a powerful thing. I still prefer my Quas Wax Invoker, which is funny because I recently played Invoker because I randomed him, and I did horrible as a Quas Wax Invoker, so I just did Quas Exor, which I see why people do Quas Exor now, guys. It's not that it's like super like stupefied Invoker, but it's a stupefied Invoker. Like you only need 2 spells, which is Sunstrike and 4 Spirits and Cold Snap. And then after you get close to getting a kill on top of somebody, you remember to throw out your Sunstrike, and then you throw it down, and you miss completely. Hani on that Batrider almost eating a Sunstrike to the face, which I think that would have been the kill because Fada would have thrown out the Cold Snap to follow up. And Batrider does not have he does have his Firefly, but I don't think he would have been able to move away fast enough. As far as lane calls, we have Slark down bottom versus a Luna Veno. And we have a roaming support combination kind of. On the Shadow Demon and Crystal Maiden, they're gonna do some jungle farming because Paz wants his farm. We saw last game he bought himself a BKB, and he also had Drums of Endurance, which is I guess a very expensive item for support. It's a very expensive item in general. Mid, of course, we got Batrider versus Invoker. We got 6 sticky napalm stacks on that creep. 4 sticky napalm stacks come as soon as Fada if Hani wants to throw it out. Yes, he does throw it out. 7 sticky napalm stacks, and this is going to be a very, very dangerous thing. This creep's going to die pretty fast. Barry just trying to keep those sticky napalm stacks going, and we'll be getting 9 sticky napalm stacks. I think it stacks up to 10. I think it's how it should go. We got the rotation coming in from Shadow Demon, Batrider. Or sorry, Fada trying to bait out Batrider a little bit. Batrider playing very far back. We got the Curry coming forward, bringing Fada his item, and Hani should be very concerned that Invoker's playing this aggressive with 4 sticky napalm stacks. Because this is usually the time where you start running, but Hani's actually going to throw forward the aggression. Throws out some nice little sticky napalm, does come forward, has the support of his own coming forward. Hani will be in a little bit of trouble, does throw out the Venomous Gale from Venomancer, does hit the Crystal Maiden and the Shadow Demon, but not close enough to actually stop him. Venomancer will be going down as well. Young Man walks through the fire and the flames, and he carries on. It looks like this Venomancer will be going down.
My venom sacks run empty.
So the rotation coming in from Venomancer, not nearly enough. Not nearly enough to help them kill that. My nose is itching like crazy. Not nearly enough to help them kill that Invoker down bottom on Sigma. So Fada's Invoker has been doing all kinds of work, I must say. I think, does he have all 3 kills? No, he's been involved in all his team's kills though. That's pretty impressive stuff. Probably because all the kills have happened, well, because of him. Essentially, Sunstrike was a nice setup from supports. Jeez, my nose is itching like crazy. And the rune actually was top. Looks like it was denied by Fada with that forward spirit, doing a really excellent job of that. Make sure he can check the rune and also deny it if he needs to, without missing any XP or missing any farm. Whereas Batrider has to walk himself all the way up there and do it. Meanwhile, we have Sunstrike getting thrown on top of Invoker, or thrown on top of Batrider. Batrider, Hani on that Batrider will be taking the damage, but he will be fine. And it looks like he'll be out of battle charges for here on out. Meanwhile, at top, Trixie on this Bristleback, getting what farm that he can. He is actually doing very well in the farm era. Really good job coming out from the support of make sure that Lifesteal can't really get too much. Lifesteal actually getting snotted up a little bit. Trixie on that Bristleback is doing what he can to slow down Lifesteal. Lifesteal does get hit with the Venomous Gale. It does last throughout the vulnerability. Like, you can't become magic immune and just get rid of it. Now we got Young Man on that Shadow Demon just show up. Froggy on that Venomancer wants to help his ally out, but needs to get these creeps off his back. And the creeps are all up on him right now. Meanwhile, Trixie on that Bristle will be fine. Shadow Demon just TP'd in just to make sure Lifestealer didn't get killed. And here comes a stack from Batrider. Batrider is going to, of course, do some jungle farming and farm mid. Needs to get that advantage wherever he possibly can and getting a whole bunch of damage on top of these creeps. Look at the damage. Oh my god, they're about to die. That's a level 3 Firefly, guys.
Dire's top tower is not on top of things.
Meanwhile, this little Shark is not really doing anything just yet. He did go for the 1-1-1 type build, which is basically 1 in every skill that you have, except for stats, of course. And he's probably likely looking to go for maxing his Diabolic Edict if Fnatic can get the advantage. And if they can't get the advantage, he'll probably max his stun instead, so he can stop the aggression coming out from Sigma possibly. But he needs to be very careful though, because these stuns do come out, and once Invoker throws out this cold snap on Shark, he's not casting anything at all. And also you have to consider the fact that there's a disruption up on Shadow Demon, so he can stop Shark that way. And Chris Manning has the Frostbite to interrupt him as well. Meanwhile, Hani on that Batrider is around the corner. Paris going to be playing back a little bit. It did come from Bristleback. Oh, down bottom. We got the kill going towards Crystal Maiden on top of the Luna. Not what you want to have happen, but Lashak does have the lightning. And I guess it's going to do something, but looks like he threw out a stun, looks like he threw out the lightning, not really doing much. Now we got Trixie and Lifestealer going toe-to-toe. Lifestealer looks like he's getting aggressive, he wants to go for the kill, finally going for the dive. Now we got a Hani on that, Batrider going to come forward. Sunstrike, last one does come through, pulls Paris right back in. Nice bait coming up from these guys. Trixie going to be able to get this kill on top of Lifestealer. Lifestealer not anywhere near creeps, does go down, looking for a creep, finds no creeps around. Beautiful bait, beautiful timing as well. And they pull Lifestealer into the perfect spot. You know, Froggy on that Venomancer going to be getting dove on from the backside, takes a whole bunch of damage, throws out a Venomous Gale. It's really about it. Fana going to be taking 0 damage from that, because I think it's only Venomous Gale level 1, which it does no damage. Well, it does initial damage like 25, but
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
I mean, 25 strike damage. What is that going to do? Doesn't do any dot. And a Bristleback picks up a nice little item to make sure he stays alive. It's nice and healthy and tanky. Relative to this early game. Disruption comes out with Luna. Luna's going to be getting dove on by Slark. Slark does get the damage. Luna can't drop the ulti, but she's actually not going to drop it. Era not going to be going for that. I think he should have dropped that ulti. Possibly got a kill on top of Slark easier. Slark does not have his ulti right now. Actually, no, Slark did drop his ulti. Sorry guys, map hacks, my fault. Young Man should be going down. Diabolic Edie is going through Lashak. Lashak does get himself a kill on top of Shadow Demon. Oh wait, no, wow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Slark denied shouting? Was there oh man, Venomance was there.
Dire's top tower
No,
is
no,
under
hold on.
attack.
How did Slark deny Shadow Demon? I'm trying to figure that out.
Dire's top tower isn't well at the moment.
Anywho, Trixie on that Bristleback did eat a cold snap. He will be fine though. He's gonna actually be losing a lot of armor here. Ice Wall comes out from Invoker. Fada bit off a little bit more than he can chew. Bristleback saying, bro, oh man, I got level 6. Let's go for the kill. Gets the kill. And now we got Slark trying to do something as well. Not gonna really be able to do much. Chrisman does have the Frostbite. Bristleback needs to be careful. Trixie gonna be getting caught with the tower here very soon. No Frostbite to fall from Chrisman. She's actually out of mana right now. And Lashak did show up as well. He does have 3 points to that lightning. And I'm still trying to figure out how the heck did Slark deny.
Is under attack.
I gotta look this up now. Look at Dota 2 denies.
Radiant's bottom tower has a nasty situation.
Okay, someone's lagging on the site. Someone's lagging the video. But Batrider goes forward, pulls out a Cruciman. Cruciman does go down, worthwhile the pull. Lashak did get the stun out on top of Cruciman, so he won't be able to have any stun available. And Invoker trying to go for the kill on top of this Hani on the Batrider. Not gonna be able to get it. He does back away. It looks like Lashak is really working, or sorry, really helping out these guys. Fnatic are holding on to what they have, not really losing too terribly much, and Sigma not really getting as much as they got last time. But then again, the last one was like this as well, where Puck was just doing all kinds of work mid, and Fnatic were able to hold on versus all the aggression from Sigma, and then Sigma just all of a sudden built BKBs and killed everybody. So, actually, no, I said that wrong, didn't I? Anyway. Lifestealer tried to go for a kill on top of Luna, not going to be able to find it. Slark is here though, Slark can find it. Luna can drop the ulti if she wants to, but Slark is just going to pop his ulti anyway and he'll be fine. So that's why Luna's never throwing on the ulti whenever this happens. She just throws ulti at the end of the day. Not really going to be able to do anything. Batrider does not have his ulti available, actually doesn't have any mana. Gets leashed up by Slark, and Slark gets a kill on top of him. Wow. 2 people dying to the Slark aggression. Miguel, Slark, he's going to continue to be as aggressive as he is right now because he's Slark. That's what he does. Counter aggression is his game. Venomancer does go down mid, and we got Bristleback on the backside, chasing a young Mad on that Shadow Demon. Needs to be careful. Disruption can come through. Disruption will be coming through here very soon. Trixie does get caught up with that Disruption, plus that Soul Capture. A lot of damage going his way. He gets hit with the ulti as well. No, he gets hit with Ice Wall. Does take a whole bunch of damage. Trying to deny himself to the creeps. No creeps left to deny to. And Fnatic just falling apart right here. They really, like I said, they really need the Shrek to do some damage, but he can't really do anything but sit there and die. Like, Slark's going to throw out a stun. Sorry, Slark's going to throw out a death pack. I thought Slark was going to throw out a leash, but he did not go aggressive without the Shrek.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
In this game, Lashak is probably Slark's biggest problem because Lashak does have a Diabolical Edict, which does hit invisible things, or things you can't see. And he also has a stun, which is an AoE stun, not necessarily an ability stun. But Miguel on that Slark is here. He's trying to look for a kill on top of Venomancer. He gives himself some nice little 16 gold, and he can try it again. He is going to try it again. Venomancer does get the Venom's Gale on top of Slark. Miguel going to just casually walk away. Does have a leap away if he needs it. He also has the Paris on that Lifestealer up top to help him out as well. And Drum of Endurance is purchased up by Paris. Race Car Lifestealer isn't almost in full effect. My nose! It won't stop itching. What does it say if your nose itches? Somebody's going to visit you? Or is it if your nose itches, somebody's thinking of... I don't know. Ah! It's bothering me. That's all I know. It's like... Anyway. Slark trying to get the kill on top of Air, and Air has been not able to find any type of farm because Slark has been so aggressive, just pushing our back. No room is getting made at all, and Rise on that Lashak does get himself a nice little Thunder Call on top of all these creeps. That is a Thunder Call level 3, or yeah, Thunder Call level 3, or Lightning Storm. Sorry guys, my apologies. Lightning Storm level 3. TPs do come down bottom. Sigma, Fada, trying to look for a kill on top of his Bat, and Bat just drawing nice little cues, saying this is the lasso. Batrider saying this is the, oh, sorry, this is the lasso, and your waist here. Your waist goes here. So far, so quiet. Both sides trying to look to see if they can get anything out. Hani did go for some boots of travel, which is a nice item. That means he'll be able to TP in whenever something big does happen. A very good item to have versus a Slark, because Slark can just show up anywhere, and usually he's all by his lonesome when he does go for the ganks. So if Luna's farming by herself, Batrider can just TP in, get the last on top of Slark if he does try to go for the initiative on top of her, and pull her back and kill her, or kill him. Pull Slark back and save Luna. Back to pushing back and creeps, of course, with that lightning storm, which is why it's such a good ability. So many jumps, so much damage, and it also helps out the forward creeps as well. Luna's coming forward, beautiful leap coming up from Leshrac. I'm sorry, coming from Slark on top of Leshrac. Slark actually takes a whole bunch of damage. Miguel says, "Bro, I can just wipe that off," and does just brush his shoulders off, and he's fine. Meanwhile, Trixie is building himself a look to be a Vladimir. No, sorry, that is a magic wand. Oh, my nose! This is bothering me really badly now. Oh, look, Crystal Maiden, she's building a drum of endurance again. So Paz is definitely loves playing this farmer Crystal Maiden. Slark almost has a Shadow Blade. Lifestealer has himself nothing really much. Looks like he's going to be going for Armlet. I think, my nose. It hurt. Let's poke my nose in a weird awkward spot. It hurts. It burns. Anyway, yeah, Lifestealer is in fact building that Armlet. So he's not going to be going full retard or full Suns and Yashi just yet. He's going to be going for the Armlet a little bit sooner, just be a little bit more safe. And up top, we got somebody coming up. We got Lifestealer surrounded by two people. He does jump out of a creep. He's not going to be jumping out here until his team shows up. His team will be showing up here very soon, but that is a raiding creep that he's jumped inside of. Now we got Batrider's Illusions chasing. Lifestealer does jump out, trying to make the great escape. We do have Hani on that Batrider. He's here in the jungle, farming some creeps. Lifestealer does see he's here, and Hani on that Batrider does see Lifestealer. Should be able to see Lifestealer. There we go. He sees him now. And he goes to high ground. He'll be able to TP out. He should be fine. Yeah, he should be fine. He can TP out if he needs to. He will TP out because he needs to. Slark Shadow Blades up, which means more aggression, more killing, more dead people all over the map. Miguel going to have that bought to him. And Paz and Crystal Man are going to casually farm out some Plague Wards plus a few Sentry Wards. And on top, hold on, we got some aggression coming on top. We got Trixie getting caught out by the Disruptor, and now we got a lot of damage going towards him. He's trying to run away. He's going to be able to make us on alive, mainly because of the fact that he's freaking Bristleback. He has a Vanguard, which is helping out in the HP department. But down bottom, we got a Fada on that Invoker holding his own versus these guys. Leshrac does throw out the stun. I don't know if the stun landed, but Fada is going to be going down here very soon. Leshrac, actually, no. Leshrac trying to get the lightning. Not going to be able to get it. Does get a diabolical eat it, but not close enough. Too many creeps here. Bristleback shows up, throws out a snap, trying to keep Slark down. Slark does have his ult, so he can't pop it. He will pop it. Trying to bait Trixie out. Trixie does get caught with that. Does get caught with the leash, and these guys will be backing away. But Invoker almost going down. The mechanism, like I said, making him deceptively tanky to the point where it's like, oh, he's almost dead, keep going, and then boom, mechanism, he's fine, he kills you, and that's the end of the game.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end of business.
And on top, on this Lifestealer, he does have his armlet fully finished. Just means I have a bot to him. Crystal Maiden Drum of Endurance is purchased up by her as well, so Paz doing an excellent job of getting that, like I said, playing a farming Crystal Maiden, which is unusual these days. And like Invoker sticking to his guns, building himself a Necro 3 once again, just like he did last time. So this looks like a standard type build coming out from Fada. Fada obviously does this all the time. Meanwhile in the jungle we see Arrow getting caught out, not really doing anything, not really impacting his game all that much. Does get himself a nice little kill on top of Slark. Popped his ulti just to make sure he got the kill, and needs to go ahead and back away and heal up. Meanwhile Lifestealer, Parasite and Lifestealer are going to go ahead and TP out. I don't know if this will wear out in time. Yes, it will not wear out in time. Leshrac does TP down bottom. TP supports do come through. Leshrac cancels his TP on accident. Or maybe he wanted to defend top instead of Venomancer's going to be the only one down there, and I got some lag on my part.
Twice the harm.
There you go, Fada. Fada gonna go, oh crap, what was that? Fada gonna go ahead and chill it down bottom. Disruption can't come up from the Shadow Demon on top of whoever here is TP, and that's a Bristleback, of course. Trixie does get caught off the Disruption. Does get him a nice little Soul Catcher, which is, I think he's going 50% now. Is it increased to 50%? Yeah, it's increased to 50%. 210 damage casually. And don't look Batrider. sees the Curry. He can actually go for a kill on top of his Curry if he does find him. Looks like he will be waiting for it here very soon. But if he can catch it off, or if he can cut that, if he could have cut that Curry off before it would have came into these guys, that would have been perfect because that's a Necro level 2 coming to Invoker, which is making him a little bit more survivable. And speaking of survivable, we see Trixie getting caught up by the Ancients. He should be able to survive here. Miguel trying to get some more HP before he goes in for the fight again, taking a whole bunch of cool spray. Meanwhile, down bottom, we got Lifesteal chasing stuff. A Luna Era, not really doing anything in this game. Does not have his ulti, does not have anything. Pumps up a magic wand, not going to be able to heal himself all that much. Paris gets the kill easily. Now we got Arise gets a stun on top of his Lifesteal. Lifesteal gets some negative armor, taking a whole bunch of damage. Sunstrike from Invoker does fly, but Vinmets is very, very gratefully body blocking Leshrac, make sure he stays still. And now not enough damage to come to kill Leshrac. Leshrac will be able to make us alive. It's not coming in galore on top of Trixie. Trixie gonna be able to kill his Crystal Maiden. Not enough mana to actually survive anything on the backside of that though. And now we got Miguel on that Sark. Gonna be running away now. Bristleback in a lot of trouble. Trixie gonna be going down. So much damage going towards him. Cold Snap plus the ulti coming up for Shadow Demon and also the Soul Catcher. He should be dying here very soon to the poison. If anything, I think he does have enough damage coming to him. Yes, Miguel does get the damage, does get the kill. Bristleback down. And Era on this Luna, like I said, not able to do anything.
Radiant's middle
Her
tower
farm
is not
is
safe.
very, very, very poor. Crystal Maiden and Luna are competing for who has higher farm right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that's in the bottom 5. Luna really needs to be in the top 3 for a
Dyer's
team
middle
to
tower
actually
is in
carry
the
an
wrong
Era.
end
Like I
of
said, hasn't really had all that much room to breathe. There's been so much aggression coming out from Shadow Demon plus Crystal Maiden. So much aggression coming out from the Slark. And this is how you play it, guys. When you have a Slark on your team, you need the Slark to just roam around and just gank all around the map to make sure there's no room at all whatsoever for anybody to farm. He's actually going to be able to find himself on Leshrac. Leshrac does throw out the stun. Stun does not land in time, but Sunstrike does fall. Actually, stun does land, but Sunstrike does fall from Invoker. Kills him anyway.
Radiant's
And that's
bottom
Necro level 3 for
tower has
Invoker.
uninvited guests.
Roshan will be getting killed here very soon.
Radiant's top tower is getting whopped.
And we'll just casually watch this as we stare at the items
Structures have
because
been secured.
they are looking very impressive on the side of Sigma, but Fnatic have been starving for items. They're starving for
Radiant's top
farm
tower
right
needs
now.
bandage.
If you look at the gold graph, I guarantee you it's way ahead of Sigma's favor. And guys, look at that. Sigma have been holding on to us for a freaking long time. We got Slark, Miguel on that Slark, trying to get Trixie.
Radiant's
Trixie a
top
little bit too
tower is
tanky for
under
him to do it
attack.
right now. And I don't know if Miguel's going to be going. He's going for Lincoln's. Lincoln's versus Bat Art is such a good item to have.
Radiant's bottom tower
Especially
is
consider
under
the fact
attack.
that Leshrac is the only other person. Leshrac and Luna are the only other 2 people. No, Leshrac, Luna, and Bristle. Okay, they can break it pretty decently. Geometry sight up on Young Mad on that Shadow Demon. And really, the story of this game has been all Sigma all day long. We're only 20 minutes in, and we've seen 26 kills in the favor of Sigma. Of course, 18 of those in favor of Sigma. But they're 10 kills ahead, which kills usually don't matter much. But I mean, in this game, it does matter much. Sorry, 19-18.
You should have hid when you saw me coming.
But kills usually don't matter much in a Dota match because it's all about who gets the most farm. Usually when somebody's getting killed on the map, Luna's farming somewhere, but she can't really find any room to farm. Look at the Radiant. They're all over her jungle. They're all over up in their lanes, all up in her face. Slark, he can be anywhere at any point in time in the map that he wants to be, essentially, because he can run that fast. And looks like he'll be able to find himself a Luna here very soon. We're going to go ahead and Shadow Blade towards the jungle. Luna going to be running towards her mid. Oh no, this will be a dead Era. Era's going to be going down. Can't really do anything but stand there and die. Once again, getting picked off by Miguel on that side. And I think that is an absolute shutdown on top of Luna, guys. She needs way more farm if she wants to carry this game. And now we got Hani going down on Power, dying up top. Meanwhile, we have Bristleback, who has no mana right now. Bristleback with no mana, trying to get this kill on top of his Necro unit. 150 gold towards him. So a nice little chunk of gold, nice little consolation for all the mana that he lost. But he really does need some mana. I'm thinking Bristle needs to go Sheepstick this game or something. I mean, even if you go Sheepstick, you have to worry about the Invoker. And even if you worry about the Invoker, you have to worry about the Lifestealer. And even if you worry about the Lifestealer, you have to worry about the Slark. So I mean, it's the Tricore effect, guys. That's what we call it. Basically, 3 people who are very important to focus. Now we got a lot of damage coming towards Trixie. Trixie's going to be taking a whole bunch of damage from the Sunstrike. That's pure damage. Can't do anything to neglect that. Miguel going to be slowed up enough. where he
Dire's
can't
top
chase
tower
anymore.
isn't well at the moment.
Venommancer's Plague Ward, of course, helping out. Bristleback Snot helping out as well. That's a max Snot, which means it slows for a whole entire
Dire's
32
top
every
tower is under
time,
attack.
or the first time it hits you, and 12%
Pearson Dire
afterwards every
have
time it stacks.
fortified their structures.
Oh my nose, why are you bothering me so badly? You're worse than Steam. TPs do come top. One TP can cancel. Top tower can be denied, but I don't know if they want to deny it.
Regeneration.
And Necro 3 once again coming forward. Gonna do a whole bunch of damage, kill this tower.
So those Dyers denied their top tower.
Top tower does get denied. Luna, or Arrow on that Luna, gonna be trying to get some fun. Gonna be backing away. Slark, Miguel and that Slark just moving around. The story of this game has been Slark. I mean, it's been the ganks. Sorry, it's been ganks coming out from supports early game. And Slark, once he hit level 6, he's been relentless. 9 kills to his name, which is definitely worthwhile kills. He's actually gonna go for the damage. Tom puts it back. Gonna go and pop his ult, so it doesn't get caught with Lashak. So Lashak does stun, does miss. Now Slark's going to go in for round 2. Does get caught with the Venomous Gale. Gonna go ahead and jump forward. Gets the leash on top of Trixie from downtown. And Trixie does go down. That's like a max range leash. And it's a dead bristle. And I really do think it's time for Fnatic to go ahead and call it a wrap, because I mean Slark is doing way too much to your team. You also have to consider the fact that Lifestealer hasn't been involved in his fights, and he's building himself an armlet of all things. But doesn't really matter. He can build whatever. He can build a Dagon right now. They could probably still win. And Boker, he still has his farm. Does get pulled in. Actually, speaking of double, Boker's going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. He does not have Aegis. He's going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. Does go down. So one really good pick-off coming for these guys, but I don't really know if they'll be able to finish off with that. Will they be able to push off or make that, turn that into anything? And it's just probably not, because everybody inside the Radiant, nobody's really near Lifestealer. And, not Lifestealer, Invoker. And Fnatic need a few more pickoffs like that before they can actually do anything. If they can kill Slark right now, that would be excellent, because I think Slark's on like a godlike streak. Can't tell. We'll be able to tell soon once he gets another kill. But there's Lincoln's coming to him. Look at that, moving at max move speed. 522 like a boss. Like a slippery Slark he is. He actually is going for a bat right in the jungle. Don't know if he knows he's here, but he's heading in that general direction. Invis room down here for his troubles if he wants to go for it. Hadi going to be going down. I think the fire was scouted out by Slark. I know he sees no creeps here. TP coming up from Batrider. No bash from Slark. That's right, what happened? Oh, sorry, Lifesteal. Lifesteal got a kill on top of Luna. And now we got Lifesteal jumping top of Creep. Creep was denied. He does jump out, does do a little bit of damage to Trixie. Trixie gonna go and pop some quills. Crystalman does have the false bite. She does get caught up by the barrier, gets pulled into the base. Get wrecked is all he gotta say. She's not dead just yet. She'll be going down. Paz is going to be going down finally. Trixie does die as well. Now we got Paris on her Lifesteal trying to get some more HP from Venommancer. Venommancer can't pop that up. He's gonna pop that up now if he wants to pop it. Live to save his life. Pop himself a healing salve. Sunstrike does come from Invoker. Does hit on the top of the Venommancer. Beautiful play coming up for him. Aegis popped just in time on top of Lifestealer. Shadow Demon does, not Shadow Demon, Trixie on that Bristleback does go down. And the GGs do come out. Triple kill for triple kill for Invoker. And Sigma just very convincingly taking that game. The aggression from Fnatic not nearly enough. Or not nearly as aggressive as the aggression coming up from Sigma. So Sigma beating Fnatic in their own game. Sick stuff. So there you have it, guys. My name is CulBlu. I was watching you guys this game in the Pro 8M Cup. This was, of course, shout out to Join Dota for letting us cast all this stuff. Of course, I'm casting from Dota TV, but hey, I'm used to doing that. I do it all the time. If you guys haven't picked up on that. So, like I always say, hope you guys enjoyed it. And there's another match. This is the semifinals. This is match number 1 of 2 today. We have another one tomorrow. We have the finals. And then some fun stuff going on as well. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys whenever.